Welcome back. Today, so as you saw this morning, I took L's on the funded, but I sized way down to the smallest size I possibly could trade. Yeah, so here's the plan. Here is the plan. Here's the plan. From now on, we are having a bias for the day, okay? The midnight open can be a valid bias, okay? It can be a valid bias. But we need to have, this always gets hit it gets hit pretty fast. And so we need to have a overall bias for the day, okay? Also, we are no longer going to be taking dumb trades, okay? This might work. I think this will work. Maybe I take this inverse right here. When no liquidity sweep, it'll work. Nah, not doing none of that, okay? I know for a fact that the 5-minute low volume node Fibonacci level works. So what are we doing? We're trading 5-minute gaps, low volume nodes, and we're making sure we are sticking with the trend, okay? We stick with the trend. We don't take trades that are against the trend, okay? This session is 100% only A+ setups. I'm not taking anything else this backtesting session. Only A+ setups. 5-minute gap, low volume node with the trend, Fibonacci level. All 4 of those we're doing it right here, because we were doing that at the beginning of the week. We had 2 days in a row where we took W's. 2 days in a row. Then all of a sudden, we don't do it anymore for the next couple of days, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we lose like every single day because we're trying to do like weird, complicated stuff that isn't gonna work. I don't know why I chose to try to go off this strategy. Also, why am I trying to experiment in December price action and there was FOMC this week? Don't ask me, because I don't know why I did it. Not the time to be experimenting price action in December, because you already know it's gonna be terrible, bro. You already know it's gonna be terrible, so stop experimenting in December, okay? No experimenting with the bad price action and FOMC. Okay, none of that. We're not doing none of that. Don't do any of that in December, especially we're getting close to Christmas. It's gonna be even worse. So you only take A+ setups. Only the A+ setups are allowed. Okay. None of the other stuff. Only A+ in December. Also, this might be a shorter video. Shorter as in like an hour, because I have to be leaving for Alabama by 8 a.m. So it means I need to wake up at 7 a.m., which means I should go to bed theoretically at 11 a.m. But we already know if I go to bed at 11:30, it's not going to make me go to sleep until 12:30. So we're getting off at 11:30, which is 1 hour and 10 minutes. 1 hour, 10 minutes. And we're only taking A+ setups, and we're going to lock in, and we're not playing Slither. This is what this backtesting session is. We also are going to be able to, we're not going to be able to backtest on Saturday. We might be able to get home at like 7. Yeah, we probably will be able to backtest tomorrow. It's a long day tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Gonna have to go to bed early Saturday because I gotta go to church on Sunday. Haven't been in a while, actually. Have not been in a while. Last week I was sick. No, last weekend I was at a party for school, and I got home at like 4 a.m. Didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. Church was at 7 a.m., bro. I did not make it to church, bro. Did not make it to church that day. Week before that, I was in Memphis, back at home, and everybody left with church without me. They wanted me to sleep in which I enjoyed sleeping in, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, I gotta lock in. And we said we're gonna back test. Let me get a water bottle so I can have something to slurp on. Pause. And then we'll get going. All right, here we go. Water obtained. Let's just start a whole new session. I don't want to. Hold on, let me skip this ad. Weird. Looks like we're gonna break the 2-year historical time replay. So that's cool. A for A plus. Trading the Nasdaq. Trading the DAC. Initial date, we're gonna go 2024 as always. And we're gonna go September. I don't think I've ever done September. I've never done September. First thing as always, we go to market open. I think I am going to talk a little bit throughout this backtesting session because it helps me think. I think it helps me think. It helps me think. So bro, we are so freaking close to becoming profitable. We are like, it's like right there. It's right there, bro. I'm telling you guys, it's right there. Give me a year, bro. Give me 1 year and I will be successful. So the 4 hour, maybe we can get a bias. Looks like we just came down here, rejected off this. We inverse this bad boy. Pushed a little higher. We just inverse this bad boy. It looks like we're gonna push higher. So my bias is this fair value gap right there. That's pretty easy. So we have a conflicting midnight open in this. So I'm assuming we're gonna hit the midnight open and shoot up to our draw liquidity. So our bias is bullish. Guys, we have a bullish bias. Now look at this. This looks really good. We have a low volume node that lines up with the Fibonacci level, and we have a 5-minute gap. This looks like an A plus setup. If we come down and hit it. Let's see. Ooh. Dang, we just edged it. Dang. What is this? Why does it jump from lunch to... Let's trade this anyway. Hold on, this also needs to be up a little bit. Very close. Oh. Also, one thing, a new rule that we're going to have. If price closes below the green level, we get out the trade. Okay, that's the new stop loss method. If it closes below, we get out of the trade. Now, it looks like on a big dump like this, price is going to want to come down all the way down to here. Let's see if that's true. No, it's not true, but Okay, so we never got an entry on this day. But one thing we could have done, hear me out, is since we know it's bearish now, we could have targeted if this is the next market open. Actually, there would be no trades that day. Now, this is market open right here. Actually, a little bit. And this is going to be right there. Okay. Now, we're going to be very bullish on this day right here because we're about to take out these lows. And there's a fair value gap right here that looks like it might have some support. But there's no fair value gap up here. So what do? We target. I'm expecting a bearish push down to here and maybe a push back up. That's personally what I would go for. Hold on, bro. I just like ate skin off my lip, bro. My lips are peeling, bro. All right, so we are bullish on this day. We are bullish. Okay, so we want to see something. Okay, this is actually good. This is good. I want to see a inversion. Brother, what is this, bro? This is super prominent. If it takes out this low, then we know it's gonna reverse. Super prominent low right there. Okay, we just took it out. Now I want to see is a push back up, then a pullback back down, and we long all the way back up. That would be my entry. Okay, well, it's the next day, so no entry again. Unfortunate. Let's see if we go back up. Oh wait, this is about to be market open. This could be good for us. This could be good for us. This could be really good for us. My expectation is price is going to come up here. Midnight open is going to be right here, which is good. That means we're bullish on the day. Honestly, this looks like an instant long. It is. This looks like a great entry. We know the trend is up. This has come down to our level, but there is no node. So no, that means we don't take it. No node, no takes. But I do think it's gonna push up. Yep. No node. We don't take it though. We don't take the node though. All I want to see is a pullback down. We get a pullback downwards. Maybe into this little low volume node right here. We're gonna push a little higher maybe. Ooh. That's a push down for sure. Look, we closed above the level after reacting off of it. So we take it right there, 30-point stop. And that's the 1-to-1. Let's see if the 1-to-1 would have hit. 1-to-1 instantly hit. 1-to-1 instantly hit. Let's see if the overall trade would have hit. Overall trade instantly hits. That's an A+ setup, boys. That's why we take the A+ setup. Now again, that was push up, like one to see after this big retracement down. We then see a low volume node where we then we waited for the 5-minute to close. That's what we did do. We waited for the 5-minute to close after reacting off of it. Yes, that's what we need to do from now on, bro. We wait for the 5-minute to close. If it closes above the level, we're good. If it closes below the level, we're not good. Not good, I think. And instant, and this is a great take profit. This would have been a 6-hour trade if you held it out the entire time. 9 would have been an hour-long trade, but you would have made 200 points. Anyway, A+ trade set up right there. Fantastic risk management, I think. I really wanted to watch Hunger Games today.
Sale means everyone's a winner. Hurry in store for a chance to win an extra 30, 40, or 50% off, or hit the $60 off jackpot deal. Yes, JCPenney. Giveaway valid 12/11 to 12/14 while they last. Exclusions apply.
This right here looks like a great trade already. This inverse 5-minute, but we're not gonna take that. It's not A+. Well, it kind of is A+. That's the. We didn't take out this low though, so that's not what we're trading today. It looks like we already have hit price, but let's go to the 4-hour. Let's see what our bias would be for the 4-hour. If we're going to continue lower, which it looks like we might, we're going to target this, and then maybe if we just go all the way down, we can target that. I don't know if we're gonna go all the way down. This already looks very bearish. Ooh. Okay, maybe the trend is not the direction that I thought. I see we took out this high though, but it's not a super prominent high. We might want to take out this high. So I think this is a valid trade long. We do have a low volume node right here, but it's not the best. We do have a 5-minute gap though. Did we take out that high? We did. So I think it's okay though. We're still very bullish. Look at that, we pushed even higher. We got a 5-minute gap right here. A little bit of a low volume node. It's kind of iffy. Ooh, look, we closed beneath it, so we do not take. No take there. But we did tap this level, but I'm not gonna take that. It's a no. Boom! Great risk management there. We don't take it if it closes beneath. Fantastic. Now we are short now. This looks like a very shorting opportunity because we want to hit this low down here. So what do? Go for short. Please go up and hit it. Boom! So here's what just happened, bro. This please work. This has to work, bro. It doesn't have to work. This would be a very good confluence. This is like lunchtime. We tapped the green level and we didn't close above it. So we should be good. There's not really a low volume node. This is like a B tier trade. Even though I said we're taking A tier trades, this is like a B tier trade. Boom. Ooh, it's a little risky. I feel like we're gonna want to hit that equilibrium, but we'll just see what happens. Ooh, low volume node forming right here. This is not a good trade setup. This is I would probably get out right here after seeing this form. It's gonna want to come down and then shoot right back up. Bang! Oh my goodness, brother. How I just cracked the code. And we touched the equilibrium too. 30-point stop. Worked though. Bang, 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 bang. 80-point trade right there. Okay, that's 2 W's in a row. 2 W's in a row. It took 10 minutes per trade. Dang. Okay, well. The new risk is if it closes above or below the green level, is if you take it or not. A plus, A plus. This is working out very well so far. I feel like I get in my head too much when I'm trading. Like, I'm constantly going through different options that the market could do, and I don't think that's good. All right. Looks like we did coming down and in effect hit this fair value gap. Like I said, we had a pretty bullish reaction off of it. Let's see if this is the lowest of this move. Ooh, we're not even at equilibrium yet. I think we're gonna want to go lower. See that there, like made my voice lower. So like, yeah. What are we at here? I don't know. I think we're bullish today. I think we're bullish. Oh, we did take this. So this would be I think we're bullish. Let me try to target like this upward 5-minute gap right there. I think we're bullish. We did just tap that, and we just came down. Let's see. Let's test our method. Wait, is this news? Oh, this is news. This is a news candle. We closed. No, wait. Please work. We closed beneath it. Does that mean we drop lower? Wait. Could we start taking trades in the opposite direction? Wait. Wait a second, boys. If it closes beneath, can we start doing like this type of trade? Wait. Hold up a second. Hold on. If it closes beneath, we reverse the position. Hold up. Am I cooking right now? Hold up, bro. This is mind blowing. Why does this water taste like it has sugar in it? We might be cooking here. We might be absolutely cooking here. Okay, so this is a no trade day because we just took out. We hit this one and we hit this one, so like we're already done for the day. We like already went up and down. Am I cooking here with this tech right here? And we dumped. Look how low we dumped. Bro, today we had like a gramophone come in. Edison, like the old microphone with the big horn thing on it. And bro, we had like so many PowerPoints on all this stuff. I didn't really pay attention though because it was so boring. To be honest with you, it was kind of boring. But okay, never mind. I don't know where I was going with this story, but this right here looks like it's gonna be at the continuation zone. Ooh, it closed above it. I'm not sure if that is a good sign or not. We didn't really react off anything over here, so I think we're going to hit this and then continue lower down to here. Gotta hit that furthest fair value gap, if you know what I mean. Gotta, if you know, you know. If you know, and then you know. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, then you don't know. And I don't really know what to say because you just don't know. If you know, then you know. You know? You know? But we can use this method. Ooh! No way. No freaking way this is gonna work, bro. We didn't close. That's the short. 30-point stop down to here. No way this works. Hold up. Is this? Oh my gosh, bro. This is about to change my life right now. No way this is about to change my life. Okay, what if we do it in the opposite direction though? Does it even matter about does the trend even matter? Hold up. No way. Interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. So on this one, the first touch did not. Interesting. Okay, so on this one, look, the first touch closed above it, right? So it's a valid trade entry. Also, it closed within this 5-minute gap. You see that? And there was a low volume node right here. It's not there anymore because the market has played out. But there was one. But then the next candle rocketed past it by like 30 something points, 35 points, and then it decided to go to take profit. So this is an interesting trade. I think it's just an L. That's just a really we get destroyed on that trade. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we have one. That technically would have been a W day though, because of the first trade we took. But that would have been an L on the second trade. So we would have ended up a little bit over break even because our stop is only 30 points and our TP is always bigger than 30 points. Okay. Alright, so we have just filled in everything. There's no fair value gaps. So I can only presume that we're gonna come up here. Maybe hit that bad boy. Maybe we shall hit that bad boy. Maybe not. Oh, we'll see. Ooh, we are bearish according to the market open though. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So we have a very good looking long here. No, we do not. No low volume node. Maybe we go higher. Ooh, let's go lower then. That's fine. We can go lower. That's fine with me, bro. We can go lower. Don't even care. Don't even care, bro. We can go super low. I mean, we can go like the lowest ever. Okay. Are we serious right now? We don't want to go this low. It's a little excessive now. I understand. You're trying to prove. Wait. Hold up. It's not being excessive. It's giving us an entry. Okay, no, it's not. There is no entry, in fact. But look at this. Because we closed beneath the green level, we can now take shorts. Shorts are now valid. We can now do this move. This, of course, lines up with a 5-minute gap. It lines up with the 5-minute gap. Watch it come all the way back up. We're gonna hit. Ooh, we closed above it. Ooh, we just closed above it. Yep. As I expected. Closed above it doesn't count. Closed above it. Can't take the trade if we close above it. We can go for the opposite direction though. But alas, it did not. Didn't come down to our green level. Did not come down far enough. So it is not a valid trade. It's not a valid trade. We can't take it. But longs are valid now if we ever. Oh. Looks like we decided to hit our draw on liquidity. Look at that. Came down, took out midnight open, shot right to the draw liquidity. That is a beautiful day. No entry though. It's too clean. I need some of these. Some of this. I need some of that. That's what I need. Some of that. A little bit too clean. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to go straight where I want it to go. Okay, I want it to like be hesitant. I need to give me some like entries, some pullbacks, some of those. You know what I mean? I need some of that. I need some of the character stuff. You know, don't be too straight. You can be a little gay. Okay, that's guys. Just never mind. Never mind. This is the lowest fair value gap. Highest fair value gap. I should add. We're in the 5 minute? No, we are not on the 5 minute. So I think if okay, we're not going Shakespeare either. You might want to come down and tap that, or you might hit that fair value gap. Whatever price is feeling. Whatever price feels like it wants to do. Midnight open's gonna be pretty high up here. Yep. So as expected, looks like we are coming down to dip our toes in the. Okay, we are just taking out the level, which means it's valid for shorts. This is what we want to see. Give me a push down. You know what? That is totally okay with me. So we can take a long right here. I'm fine with taking a long. I ain't scared. Let me take a long. Longs are fine with me. But we did not hit our special number. Our special level. Very large low volume node, which is great to see. It is now an Asia session, so that's not good to see. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, we ain't doing nothing, so we just didn't get entry, which is not very good. That's 2 days in a row, no entry. It's so boring if I just sit there. Look at this day. This looks like a fun day. Do I even need to do a bias on this? We already took this out, so it's gonna be bullish. Look at that market open bullish, just like I said. Just like I said. Let's get a push down, maybe we get a push down. Okay, what are we doing here? Not a push down there. Still not a push down. Still not a push down. It's now the next day, so it's another no trade day. Maybe we need to get a strategy that has like better, like higher trade percentage. Let's look at the trend. Ooh, it looks like we're gonna come down here and tap this. I mean, straight away, this looks like a big opportunity. So I'm assuming we're going to go towards one of them. Yeah, we did go towards this one. Let's see if there's anything else I might want to come get while it's down here. I don't see anything in particular. Let's see if it's at this continuation zone. No, not yet. Might want to come a little lower. I am now looking for longs. Perfect. We got an inverse. There is no low volume node. So you know what? Let's take a long. I mean, let's take a short. If it respected our level, which it did, there is a 5-minute gap right here. Perfect. The trend is already going down, but we did hit a draw. Perfect. Deepest low volume node. This is an A+ setup right here. 30-point stop. Straight to TP. And as you can see, we went straight to TP. Now what we should do from now on is we should try to maybe wait for a retracement. $50-point trade, about a 2R trade. 2R trade. That is an A+ trade. Honestly, it might go long from here. Never mind. Do we go all the way down is the question. The question is no. But we do take this magnificent trade right here. Bro, I'm such a never mind. Is usually that many bubbles? That feels weird with so many bubbles. Anyway. I really want pasta right now, but is that loud? That looks so sus. What time is it? We have 30 more minutes of trading. That means 3 more trades approximately. You see that? I caught it there. It was about a scam and doing a 4-hour. Midnight open is right here. Go to 4-hour. Looks like we came down this area and we pushed back up. Okay, excellent. Excellent. We just tapped this fair value gap right here, but we might want to come up to this one, so we're going to target that other one because it is farther away. And let's see what happens. Let's see if we can take a trade here, because there is a pretty large low volume node right there, and there might be a 5-minute gap. I mean, not really. Okay, hold up. Is this long gonna work? Can we get a retap? I can't believe I've just figured this out. I've cracked the code, I think. The code was only if this closed above or below this green line. I think that was all that we had to know to get such a higher win right now. We just inverse that 5 minute right there. How high do we go? Not very high. We came down and we touched our draw. Now let's try to see if we can get this push back up. So I would assume the lowest is right here. Let's see if that has hit yet. It has. See, it pushes back up. It did push back up. It's resisting it. It's resisting. It's resisting. Look at that, bro. Bro, I'm understanding it. I'm understanding it, bro. I'm understanding it. It's all making sense. I think I'm cracking it. Cracking it. Bro, I'm so close. I can feel it, bro. I'm so close, bro. It only took studying 2 years worth of data, and I figured it out. That's all it took, bro. That's all it took. All you have to do is you have to back test 2 hours every night, and you'll figure it out. Not 2 hours. I back test for like an hour and a half every single day. But it might be hard for someone else to do it. But I just like doing it. I don't know. I like that feeling of like hitting a winning trade, and with back testing I can just keep hitting winning trades. It just like makes my dopamine like super high. I don't know, it's just enjoyable. It's like I get that feeling of winning even though it's not really a win. It's like I like seeing my strategy pay off, and back testing I can see it pay off like a lot, and so it just feels good. It feels good to back test. That's why I like doing it. To be honest with you, it's literally just because it feels good. Okay, we just hit our short position. Ooh. I'm not gonna count that as a... Wait, this isn't even a valid trade because there's no low volume node, so... Not valid entry. We never even hit it to begin with, so... Pull us beneath it. We go lower. Bro. But there was no low volume node, so none of this counts. None of this counts as a valid entry. Okay, we didn't hit anything. I don't know why I'd be pushing up. Ooh, this is a nice song. Hold up. Still no entry because there's no low volume node. Can you count this as a low volume node? I don't know if that counts. Look at that rejecting off that low volume node though. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. No way this hit the level. It did in fact hit the level. It did hit a lot of... Did we reach all the way up and grab the 4-hour draw? I don't think we did. No, we didn't hit it. So that means, in my book, that means extremely bullish. And look, what do you know? 5-minute low volume node. That's extremely bullish to me. Target to 1. Let's see if this hits stop loss or goes to take profit. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't believe I have cracked. That's an 80-point trade. I can't believe it's working all of a sudden. I literally made this strategy. I can't believe that it has such a high. If you do everything correctly, I don't know how. This is mind-boggling to me. I don't. This is actually. I'm telling you, bro, the dopamine, bro. It's getting to me. It's getting to me. Okay, we haven't closed outside this candle yet. So we need to see if we close outside of that. And then our next TP is probably going to be that. But we just need to see the reaction off of this level though, because it hasn't closed outside this, and it's a pretty prominent high right there. So all right. Alright, let's check the 4 hour. Okay, so it's pretty obvious that we're gonna close, I think, above. Why does it keep switching, bro? Oh my, okay, so that just happened. Let's wait. Okay, no low volume node, but let's see if we can get a low volume node from this entire range. It's pretty low. Okay, so what I see here is some pretty bullish price action actually. We have this, and then we have this. We have a low volume node over here, and of course we have a 5-minute gap. Right there. But the question is, have we tapped it yet? No, it does not seem so. Now we did, and we closed above it. Then we re-tapped it. Do we get a re-tap of the other one? No. No, we do not. What time is this anyway? Okay, this. I think this is a not good trade because we already went up and tapped it. We already tapped it for a second time, so this is not valid anymore because of that, I think. $20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. But we are very bearish now. But it's way past trading time, so we don't do this. Is this all time high? No. Yeah, taking out this low, taking out this high, I didn't even see this. That would be very bearish. So we should have been trying to take longs, I mean shorts, down. I still need to brush my teeth before bed, bro. Haven't done that yet. we're gonna be bullish. Market open. It's gonna be. And we can get rid of this. This is not anything. 4 hour. Let's see. Okay, we're still in the same zone. I think we're gonna want to come down a little further though. Wait, I know exactly the way to test this actually. Yeah. Or we can go the full range. Which seems pretty likely. I think we're gonna come down just a little more. Bang, look at that. Bang. Straight to my draw. But really terrible choppy price actually with no low volume node. We did take out London High though, I think that is. And there's a low volume node, so that was pretty. There's no 5-minute gap over here. So not a valid entry. Let's see a bullish push. Perfect. Now what I want to see is a bullish reaction off of the level. Excellent. We have an inverse 5-minute gap. I need a retracement though. I need a very large retracement. Yep, there's our retracement that we're gonna get. Looks like we had a bullish reaction. And 5-minute gap, look at that, what do you know? Inverse 5-minute gap, not stacked. We closed in it, perfect. Get this, let's see if we can get a retap, but I think that will go straight to TP. Okay, retap, straight to TP. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. Y'all do not understand it, bro. Y'all do not understand it. Do not. Gives me so much hope. I like hope. Do not want to be let down though. Do not like being let down. Looks pretty bullish to me. Alright, like make a big pump here probably. Might make it go. Might go for the big one. Might go for the big one. Wow, this is some terrible price action though. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. Low volume node? Oh my. Y'all saw that? Look at that. Why is it only at this angle though? But 5-minute gap. Get a bullish reaction off of this. That's a long 30-minute. Okay, this is TP. This red line, but I'm gonna target 110 points. See if that hits. Okay, TP1 hit. I do not trade for this long. It's like, what is that? It's very late in the day at this point. Very low likelihood that it hits now. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at that. Look at that. 1.5 hour trade. How much in drawdown did we go? 0, because we didn't enter out this. We entered when it hit this. Bro, this is a busted method. This method is broken. It's broken. It's gonna get patched. I know it is. We are already at 2 a.m. in the morning, so pretty late. I don't think my from the futures or any of those things lets you trade overnight. Trade intraday. Or like extra day, is that what it's called? I don't know. Like during the day. Okay, we have the same draw on liquidity. Okay. Let's. I do see a low volume node here. It's a little weird though.
WGU has a ton of resources.
Maybe
That
not,
really
though.
allowed for flexibility for me. I had a bunch of credits and they transferred over, and because we can accelerate, I finished very quickly. With WGU, you can start.
Oh yeah. Okay, we had a bullish reaction off of that. That's a long. Okay, that did not work at all. That did not work one bit. I think we're trying to trade against the midnight open, which is a big no-no. Don't do that because it's such a strong draw on liquidity. But what we can do, which is a big yes, is the overall range. Looks like we're at the continuation zone. Yeah, we're at the continuation zone right here. This is the continuation zone. This is this trade right here. That's what we're looking at right now. This is the type of trade we're looking at right now. Bang. Stop loss get hit, but no, it didn't. Bang. That's the type of trade we're trying to get there. Now, let's see if we can get a continuation long. Bro, I'm telling you, these levels right here, they have the most drastic changes. Ooh, a little bit of a pullback. Time is at 1 p.m. I'm gonna go a little lower. A little lower for me. Okay, it's the next day. So that means no, we don't trade that. This is my all-time high. No. Okay, I still have the exact same draw on liquidity, which is way up there. It's bullish, so we don't even need to mark it out. And our minute right here, it looks like we're gonna hit it immediately. We do not. So I think that's valid for shorts if we take out this high. Okay, we just taking out the high. Or we get a pullback. Don't always have to go for it. Do we do this or do we do this? Let's try this. It's an A+ trade. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're gonna want to come lower. This is not a bad trade. We're waiting. We're waiting. Dang, it would have hit. It would have hit. It would have hit. It would have hit. Yes, sir. This is the trade we want right here. 5-minute gap level volume node. This is the entry that we want. We want that 30-point stop. Now, this is. It looks like it's wanting to come down here. So is this going to come up and then down? I don't know, but there's this little volume node right here that looks like it wants to push it up. Bang! Our entry would have been right there. 50 points. Now we're going to shoot straight down. Assuming we want to hit that midnight open right here. Bang. Negative, bruh. We do not want to hit it. Ooh. Messed it up. Ooh. 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 Alright, one more day and then we're going to bed. Because it is 11:25. And I have to be back at school for a field trip in 8 hours. Which means I need to sleep for 6 hours. Then I need to wake up an hour early. Wait. Ooh, finally going to hit my draw on liquidity. Bang, we did hit it. So now I'm expecting a little bit of a bearish reaction to fill in the lowest fair value gap of this chain, which is right here. So we target that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Looks like the midnight open is going to be also bearish. So let's get a, and what do you know, we're coming to go hit it. Okay, I need a pullback. I need a pullback. Wait. No way. Right? Hold up. Look at that bullish reaction off of that. We need a low volume node. I can't really see the low volume nodes. So we're just gonna not take that trade. Yes, good idea, Anderson. Fantastic idea. Okay, we just hit both my draws in liquidity. We have this massive 5-minute gap right here. It's just closed at the equilibrium. Of course, it's about to line up perfectly with. Okay, it does not line up perfectly. But if you take the full range, it kinda does. If you stretch your entries, it's gonna go all the way back up. Go all the way back up. And it almost hit TP. I need to go all the way back up. Go all the way back up. Bang. Bang. It only took like a long time. Okay, we can do one more. This is market open on the next day. So let's get rid of that. And let's go to the 4 hour. We just closed this. I'm expecting us to inverse this gap, so we're gonna target the high. Expecting us to inverse that gap, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna be pushing up. Okay, so we are very bullish. So let's try to get an entry. Let's try to get an entry. We can go low to high. And I need a 5-minute gap. Give me that 5-minute gap. There is a valid 5-minute gap right here. What do you know? That just. Oh, I watched the entire video.
My project management used to take longer than actual projects. Then I stopped doing it myself. 3 weeks ago.
Alright, let's see if we get a bullish close here. Ooh! What a close. What a close on that candle. Can we get a retrace, or is it going to go straight to TP? Oh, it never hit take profit. Okay, I guess it did hit take profit. Okay, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Did this line cross it? Okay. Okay, it did in fact cross it, and so that was not a valid trade. It crossed it by right here. Right there. It crosses by 0.04 of a point. So is that which one? Is that 4 ticks? No, it's like. Wait, what is this? What does this mean? What is the point of extending it? Anyway, it crosses it by 4 ticks, I think that it is. I think that stands for ticks. So, it did in fact hit our take profit. Wait, can we get a, is it, what if we do 3 minute instead? We need to do this next session. We need to see if lower time frame close is also valid, because 5 minutes sometimes it goes all the way up, right, before you have a chance to enter. So next session, we're done for this session. Next session, which will probably be tomorrow night, note to self, we're testing the exact same strategy, but we're going to testing if we can get, right now we've been testing 5 minute close above or below the green line. Because if it closes below, we know the 5 minute works. But we're going to test 1 minute and 3 minute. 1 minute and 3 minute closes. Okay. That's what we're testing next time. And if we get if the 1 minute works, that would make it so much. That makes the strategy already 10 times better. Because you'd be able to entry right here, 30 point stop, target 40, and then bang. That is 15 points to draw down. Oh well. Anyway, fantastic session. We learned so much, and we're back on track to making money. We're incorporating everything that we know. 5 minute gap, low volume node, fib level, midnight open, daily bias. That's 5 things. That's a lot of confluences. Trend, that's 6. Different time frames, that's 7. 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Maybe I'm not. I don't think I am. I mean, this seems pretty self-explanatory. All you have to really look for is 3 things. If it's following your trend, well, that's like 1. So maybe 4 things. Okay, maybe you need all 6 confluences, but you just draw the fib and you need to close. Oh, and the close. That's 7. That's 7 confluences for a trade. I don't ever use. Okay, I use these fingers. Anyway. That's all for today. It was a 1 hour and 18 minute back testing session. It is currently 11:34. I gotta go to bed. Peace. Fantastic song to end it on. Peace.